Did you know that the average American consumes about 3,770 calories per day, nearly twice the recommended daily intake? Startling, isn't it? It's no secret that the typical American diet is heavy on the calories, but what might surprise you is just how those calories are consumed. Over half of the average American's diet is made up of ultra-processed foods. Think packaged snacks, sugary drinks, and fast food. These are not only high in calories, but also in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium. And what's missing? Fruits and vegetables. Despite their numerous health benefits, they make up a mere 10% of the typical American diet. The ramifications of these dietary habits are far-reaching, with links to obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. The cost? An average American spends over $7,000 a year on food. These statistics paint a grim picture of the American diet, but let's see how this contrasts with a less developed country. On the other side of the world, in a less developed country, the daily caloric intake is just about half of the Americans. Now, you might be wondering, how is this possible? And more importantly, what does this diet look like? In many less developed countries, the diet is a study in simplicity. Meals are often based around a single staple food, such as rice, maize, or millet. These grains provide the bulk of the calories, while a variety of vegetables, fruits, and small amounts of meat or fish add flavor and essential nutrients. What's striking about these diets is their reliance on fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With less access to processed foods, meals are typically prepared from scratch, often using methods passed down through generations. This not only results in dishes that are rich in flavor, but also meals that are packed with nutrients and low in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium. The emphasis on fresh, natural ingredients and balanced meals has a notable impact on health. Despite the lower caloric intake, many people in these countries have lower rates of obesity, heart disease, and other diet-related health issues compared to their American counterparts. But it's not just about the food itself. It's also about the eating habits. Many cultures place a strong emphasis on communal eating, turning meals into a time for family and community. This not only makes eating a joyful and social experience, but it also encourages mindful eating, which can lead to better portion control and a healthier relationship with food. So, what can we learn from this? Well, it seems that a simpler diet, one that emphasizes fresh ingredients and balanced meals, can lead to better health outcomes. It's a reminder that sometimes less really can be more. Clearly, a simpler diet seems to have its benefits. But what does this mean for our wallets? An average American spends over $7,000 per year on food, quite a contrast to the $300 spent annually by an individual in our chosen less developed country. This stark difference in expenditure is not just about the cost of living, it's about the cost of choices. In America, the convenience of processed foods and dining out significantly inflate the annual food budget. These options are often high in sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients, contributing to a range of health issues. On the other hand, in less developed countries, the simplicity of the diet is primarily due to necessity. The food is often locally sourced, fresh, and free from artificial additives. The focus is on sustenance, not convenience or indulgence. The American diet and the diet of those in less developed countries are worlds apart, both in cost and composition. It's clear that the American diet isn't just costing us our health, but also our hard-earned money. So, what can we take away from this comparison? Well, it's clear that the average American diet, often high in processed foods and sugars, can have a substantial impact on our health. This is contrasted by the simplicity of diets in less developed countries, where meals are typically centered around basic, locally sourced ingredients. Yet, it's not just about health. The disparity in food expenditure is staggering, with Americans spending a significant portion of their income on meals. Meanwhile, those in less affluent regions manage on a much smaller food budget, highlighting the importance of making informed dietary choices, not just for our health, but also for our wallets. Understanding our dietary habits and the effects they have on our well-being and finances is a first step towards a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. Thanks for joining us on this culinary journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content like this.